Hello and welcome to round 6 of the Endurance Championship at St Croix. B, super soft and soft are the tyre choices. Plutz a duck is on soft, F1 is on soft, Gr2 is the cars, just get that in, Jog is on softs, Senna is on soft tyres, Gadget, whose livery has not appeared, is on soft tyres. Mongino in his swan livery is on soft tyres as well. Seems to be a theme through this. Muller, soft tyres. Ben there is on softs. Fours on softs as well. And Jules rounds out our grid on soft tyres. 60-minute race as usual for the Endurance Championship. Let's go to lights out and the start of the race. Won't be talking too much. This race, the race is about to start. Just got over about a tonsillitis, so I'm going to try and use my voice sparingly. So off we go, lights out, and Plutz has got some wheel spin there off the start. That could allow F1 to get past him into the first corner, but it looks like he's held his place. Gadget's going the inside of Senna, and Mongino's going wide. He's going to go off. He looks like he has. His mother's been cut on the inside of Jules there for the next corner. That's, he's nobody touched him in that incident, so it's on himself. So Plutz has got away in front of F1 as I come down through the downhill assist to the turn onto the bridge. Senna is ahead of Gadget, Jogger, then Jules, then Muller, then Ben, and then Fours. So we were right on board with Ben. Oh, a bit of lag there from Fours, and Muller's gone deep into that corner. Cut out onto the marbles. It's not a start he wanted. Look, his knee jogger's got on the inside of Jules as well, coming through the same corner. As we look to round out the first lap. So Fours is trying to get from the inside of Muller there. It's going to struggle. It's not a great corner to overtake. You need to hand back and probably go into the final corner or the first corner. The best two places to overtake really from this position. Even though through the track is quite wide, it's not the easiest track to overtake, and these Gr2 do give a lot of dirty here because of the downforce. You get a lot of understeer as you catch up to the car in front. So Plutz is still leading. Looks like he's got about a second over F1 as he comes into turn 2. Senna there has pulled a little bit of a gap on Gadget, and Gadget's now coming under the pressure from knee jogger. Excuse me. Gadget changes the bridge, so easy to go over, understeer there onto that corner and go out onto that grass and into the barriers. Might see that happen today. It's flash up the live timings So yeah, Putz has got 1.3 seconds and lead, and a further 1.4 seconds down from Putz to Senna. So come down the long straight there. Muller in 8th, Fours in 9th, and Mungino in 10th after his first corner incident. And look, there's still 1.3 seconds, so the gap's stabilised. Lap 2 you're going to get purple sectors anyway, because everybody starting the first one has put subs to finish lap 2. Strategy wise will be an interesting thing. There's various strategies what could be employed here. 1, 2 or 3 stops, there's not too much difference in the timing between them. Putz gone through turn 1. Looks like we've got the positions are stabled out. New Dog is still close up to Gadget. It's going to get a lot of understeer there. Going to help his front tyres as they come down the downhill S. This is quite a difficult section of the track to brake down to 2nd or 3rd gear depending on the driver and go over the bridge. It's very hard here to get close enough to overtake because of the loss of front grip if you're following behind somebody coming onto the bridge. Down the back straight now, so they're going for the sweeping right-hander. Looks like there's been an issue here, so if we look on board from Fours, Jules has had an issue, and we have Muller through and Fours and Ben. So he's lost 3 spaces in one corner. And Mungino has also got on the back of him now. Good views of the cars over. Gr2 obviously one of the best POP ones of the lot because that's it, stepped on the grass and he's spun, completely lost it. How many positions is New Jogger going to lose here? Ben's gone through, Muller's gone through, Fours is coming up, with Fours getting into turn 1. That's that understeer from being that close. It's caught New Jogger out. And it looks like Fours has got through. This is not good, I say. So he goes up on the outside, but Fours has gone to defensive. Line into turn 2. As Mungino goes up on the inside of Jules and moves up to 9th. And they're now on the back of New Jogger. As you see, those who came on the bridge fighting the understeer of the car from the dirty air from in front. That's where New Dog is to get close. You just get close up and draft him and trying to get into the tap left hander, and Fours has gone defensive. Here they put quite early. This is forced New Dog on the outside and they've found it difficult to get an overtake into this corner from that position. He's up close, maybe he could back off a little bit and give us more space as we go on board with Muller now, who's catching up to Ben with a far better thing. Goes up the inside in the last corner. That's what I say. Muller's just done what I was going to suggest to New Jogger, which is back off a little bit and try and get a better run out of those corners. problem is if you're too close, you're dictated by the guy in front. It's Ben's cut to the inside of Muller coming out of the last corner, but Muller's finished the overtake and he moves up to 5th space as we look at Gadget now in 4th. So our race leader on lap 5 is St Croix the Duck, followed by F1 in 2nd. It's a wide track, you think it'd be easy to overtake, but there's not too many heavy braking zones. A lot of mid-gear, 3rd, 4th gear corners, so really too fast to overtake in these cars because they've lost grip trying to follow somebody through. As you see, there's a natural gap of around a second forming between the cars to try and avoid the loss of grip. Looks kind of a bit tail happy there, a bit of oversteer. F1 who stays in 5th. Everybody else seems to take that corner in 4th. There's Muller now, he's put in a personal best after getting out from behind Ben. Jogger's still stuck there. I think he needs to probably pit earlier than Ford, so I'm try and get the undercut. So lap 6 and it's still all pretty much status quo. There's no real in-depth fighting as people look to conserve their tyres and fuel for the 60-minute race. Ooh, and there's some smacks flying off of Monkey Noses has gone. Putting the power too early coming out of that corner. Jules is dropping off the back there. Don't know if he's had another problem. So Plutz will be our race leader to start at lap 8. And Gadget's the first one to pit. He's gone in. Maybe looking to set up a bit of an undercut after about 14 minutes of the race. So it looks like Gadget's on a 3-stop strategy. Consequence that Muller moves up some spaces, and where's Gadget going to come out? Comes out behind Mongino. It's not good. He's coming out in traffic. It could cost him his out. He needs to come out and clear here for the undercut really to work. But near in 5th, Ford's holding station about a second back. Nijogger probably half a second behind. Mongino just behind them, followed by Gadget on fresh tyres. Oh, Longino's gone deep into the corner. Got caught out by the slipstream probably. And then onto the marbles. Gadget's got a free place there. He's now got a really effect to catch up to New Jogger. Just take a look at the times there. It's a 3.5 second gap at the beginning, at the front. Gadget looks on the inside, not close enough there. He's nearly got his own nose chopped off that. Bit ambitious. And Sandy's frustrated, and ooh, the same there again. Sandy's fresh tyres, a bit frustrated, but got to be careful. As you look on board now from Gadget, coming down the S's. He's got a better. Has he got a better run here? It looks like he's going to get a better run out of this corner. Oh, oversteer moment for New Jogger. So Gadget's going. That's what I say about patience. Some fresher tyres, a little bit of patience there when you got the position anyway. Like Falls has come to Ben in front. He's just still losing time for Gadget. He's got lucky again as Falls has gone deep. Got the power too early coming through the sweeping left downhill. So Gadget's just got Ben to get past, to get back in the clear here, and pushing to a little bit hard as F1's gone in the pits for the first pit. He's just like he's on a free stop as well. Senna goes through, moves up to second. Mother gonna go forward now. F1 has just come out in front of Mother, so F1's fine there. It's like he's got to push, room to push in front. So Gadget's still looking to try to get past Ben as they come downhill. He's gonna try it here. He needs to get through. This is really not the best overtaking space. Ben has led him through, not falling too hard. That could have ended in tears. Because that last S, there's only really room for one car to go through. Oh, both Ben and Falls go back too late for that corner. New Jogger's gone up. And Jules is now in the back of him. I think Ben's got some damage. Only light damage in this. In the next season of the DRC, we'll be seeing heavy damage make its appearance. As we're a third of the way through the race. Duck has gone into the pits. You see now Topper right hand of Asunas, Senna's in the pits as well. It's like the two stoppers are coming in. F1 has gone through by the looks of it. He's got past. Muller's also got past. As the rest of the two stops seem to go in. There's Muller now in second, who's yet to pit. Puts behind him on fresh tyres. Puts really needs to get past pretty quick, but it is a fight for position, so Muller doesn't have to let him through. It's not good for Plutz. Probably losing a couple of seconds on this lap to F1. This is his first real chance to overtake. He's broke a lot later, but Muller's not got defensive, but he has put the car on the apex. But stuck on the inside. Probably just the right distance here to look at if you can get a good run. Heading up to turn 1. Don't want to be too close. Needs to get alongside though, really, to get the move done. Let's look on board now with Plutz. It doesn't look like he has, because it looks like Muller's got a decent drive out that corner. It's on the inside of turn 1, could break a lot later. Muller's giving the outside, so we have the inside for the next corner. But I think Plutz got back past there. Not sure, is he? Yep. Yes. So Plutz moves back up to second place. Senna there in 4th. Gadget in 5th. So F1 is our leader on lap 12, Plutz in second. Well, in third, he's yet to pit. Looks like he's on a one-stop strategy. His tyres are quite worn already. You see Senna in the background, followed by Gadget just coming through the final turn. There's a new jogger being followed up in. So we go back to Senna. So new jogger with Mongino behind. Oh, he's gone deep into that corner again. That's claimed a few people today. Muller, Mongino twice, 4 is Ben, and Jules have all gone too deep into that corner. Ben at the back, he's gone on super softs, and F1 is on super softs. It's like a blast and dash in there. Plutz has put the track's limit penalty from somewhere. There's Muller in third with Senna catching. Probably seeing the pits on lap 15. Senna's caught up to Muller now. Muller's on old tyres, Senna's on fresh. He should be able to make this move pretty quickly. Getting to this elbow corner. So I need to get the run coming through these last sets of downhill chicanes. Maybe look to put a move on. It is. As I come into the last corner. Muller's touched the wall, which is going to help Senna. He's got in the slipstream and better drive on fresher tyres. Gets up alongside for turn 1. Perfectly executed overtake there. As we look at the gaps, F1 has pulled out quite a gap in front of Putz in lap 17, so we're pretty much over half race distance now. So we should check the YouTube channels out to some of the guys who live stream and to various drivers and videos, Putz, myself, Mother CJ, Kimura 75, and DJ Rice, and of course AGT Racer, otherwise known as Grimlock. Check their channels out. Sunday League from the driver's room, Super Saturday from the driver's room, live streams of various races. Take a look. Of course, Driver's Room Sunday League, which runs at 7:30 PM every UK time every Sunday. Contact MJ Mercer if you wish to look at that. You can take a look out for the videos on various channels as well. Free tiers and offers for different abilities. So, and F1's in the pits again. It's 4% of fuel. Is Putz going to come through here? Looks like he's going to take the lead this time. But I suspect Putz will probably pit in 2 laps time as he goes through to take the first back. Is Senna going to go through? Looks like he has. F1 has just come out the pits now. He's come out in third. Gadget there soon fourth. Nijogger nearly loses again on that corner. Back up to 5th place. But he's definitely going to have to pit again. Muller is now on fresh tyres after his first pit stop. He's in 6th. As we look on board with F1 as he's caught up to Senna on the bridge, squeezes him a little bit. It's all fair, left in place, and he makes that move and moves back up to 2nd. So there's Mongino in 8th. On the back of Forza in 7th. Deep into that corner again. He's getting caught out by the loss of downforce and getting the understeer coming into the corner. Come down the back straight. More understeer moment with a bit of oversteer coming out the corner from Mongino there. Ben in 10th. Puts the race leader at the moment. But I suspect he's probably going to pit on about 20 or 21. F1 may have enough fuel to go to the end, but I don't think he will. Senna there in 3rd. He's going to have to pit again. Gadget, it's like probably the end of this lap or the lap after. Same with Nijogger, probably got 2-3 laps of fuel with Nijogger's on the super softs and they're going off pretty quickly. So this race has turned out to be more of a strategy battle than a on-circuit fight. So Plutz is going to go through, so he's going to do another lap, but I don't think he'll get past that one. There's F1, it's just doing a pretty quick. So Gadget's gone in the pits. Senna's gone through. Is Nijogger going to go through past Gadget? Or is he going to come in? No, it looks like he's going to stay out for another lap. Is Muller going to go through? Looks like Muller has. He seems to be on a one-stop strategy. Foles has gone in the pits as well. Got a little bit of out sync here in the top corner. We've got Plutz in the pits on the camera. And not on the track. And here is Plutz going in the pits. So it was out of sync there. F1 has gone through. Plutz has, wow, timed that right. He's only got 1% fuel. Senna's gone on the pits as well. Is New Jogger going to go through? I think he may dive into the pits here as well. SCD Guns and Plutz has come out, so kept his second place. His Muller is going to go through. Senna's gone out in front of him, so Senna's retains third place after probably his final pit stop. Gadget now moves back up to 5th. Gino and Ben have both gone in. New Jogger's come out in 6th. 4's and 7th. Gino's come out of the pits ahead of Jules. Jules is in 9th, but probably he's going to have to pit again. Ben is in 10th. Ben coming across the bridge. So F1 is our race leader, lap 22. Plutz there in 2nd. Is F1 going to pit again? Senna there. Muller in 4th. Now Muller seems to have a little bit less fuel than the others. Have to keep an eye on that. Gadget there in 5th. Same with New Jogger, seems to be a little bit low on fuel compared to the others. Fours. Then Munn has picked up a slowdown penalty. Jules has now gone in the pit. That will elevate Ben back up to 9th place. So F1 has got a pit stop lead over Plutz, 21 seconds, 13 seconds ahead of Senna. So F1 has gone in the pits. Is Plutz going to get through? There's a 20 odd second gap. It could be close, but I think F1 just had enough. 20 seconds is about the pit stop loss. Depends how much fuel he's gonna get put in. It's coming out of the lap now, and this is going to be tight. F1 is just out in front of him. He's put sucks up the inside and centre close it, and they touch. F1 goes wide, but he's got better traction. GTR's slightly better traction, puts us on super soft tyres as they go in the corner, and I think this maybe puts us one and only chance to get ahead and try and hold the lead. So come down through the downhill chicane into the S's, it puts looks like it'll be so, but he's took a little bit too much speed for that close up and had to hit the brakes harder. I think Plutz has lost the race here. I think this is F1's now to lose. He goes deep into that corner as well. There's an understeer from the DREC. It's gone all a little bit ragged here. And I think he's even lost the slipstream now. So, to start lap 26, F1 is our race leader. Plutz in second. As we go on board for F1 for a lap. Stays in the high gear here with fourth. A lot of people turn down to third. Will he take this corner in third or stay up in fourth? Third gear there on the power, really early coming out there, pushes to the outside of the track in the purple in that sector. So look to come downhill now as he goes wide to try and swing in tight on the second apex. He's on it. Down to third gear, that's some engine braking coming on the power pretty clearly on the edge of the track on the outside there. Has come over the bridge, still up on his fastest lap, braking just after the 100 board. Stays in third gear as he swings that corner on the power early. Now this is different, a lot more people tend to this from fifth, fourth. F1 stays in fifth gear. That's flat out for this next corner. Hit the brakes just and then swing in, staying in third gear there. Some people do it in second. Tex goes out wide. It only seems to be him and Muller who take that line on that particular corner. On the power. Fourth gear. In we go on the power as early as possible. Take as much of the track. And completes the lap. You know, in the 154s. Excuse me. So in the last 10 minutes now, F1 is in the lead. Looks like he's got this race sewn up. Plutz there in second. Here to there in third. Gadget in fourth. New Jogger in fifth. Muller in sixth, and appears he made another pit stop. He didn't have the fuel to make the end of the race, and decided to pick through a few laps to go for a splash and dash and try and regain that position. Gr2 in 7th. Fours in 8th, being chased by Ben. So now a nice gap over Gadget. Gadget's not lapping nothing great. The time's in the 1:57s, which is still quite a good lap. His tyres are off. Let's see what Knee Jogger's doing behind him. I think Knee Jogger's closing in on him. And Knee Jogger's in the 1:56s. He's probably taking a second of lap out of Gadget. His fuel is close to the line. Will he have enough? Can't fuel save because he has Muller behind charging, who's now got enough fuel left. Quite a bit of oversteer there as he pushes the car. Muller's just on a 163, so he's taking Gr2 there in 7th, Fours in 8th. Then there's slowly catching Fours. And Jules there in 10th. So, it's the standings at the moment before this race. Knee Jogger's on 90 points in first. F1 is on 82 points in second. Muller on 81 points in third in the championships after 5 rounds. I think F1 will take the lead after this one. To join the GREC or DREC, contact Gadget 334. It's the series administrator. Muller's definitely catching Knee Jogger. Knee Jogger's catching Gadget. It's all down to fuel. Here's Muller goes into the 155s for the first time. Gr2 in his swan livery. Fours in his Patronus livery. Thousands of a second on his personal best there. Ben there in 9th. Moose Racing. So F1 starts, could be the final lap. We'll wait and see. No, it won't. There'll be another lap after this. Sorry. 2.5 minutes left. I was thinking the long version of this track. But there is like he's probably saving fuel, but he has quite a distance off Senna. It looks like he hasn't got enough fuel to see him through to the end. Gadget definitely has, but his tyres are looking quite worn. And you can see New Joggers very close. Look at that, fuel is flashing. Has he got enough laps? It's going to be tight when we come to the finishing line, whether we have to do an extra lap. And Muller's not too far behind him, and he has got the fuel with his Ash. He goes out onto the dirt there trying to push the car. He can see New Jogger in the distance. He knows New Jogger is gaining on him. He knows fuel up there pretty thin, but I don't think anybody from behind Muller will do the lap 31 as the F1 starts the final lap. 1 minute 50 away from another win. Puts the duck. You know, strategise I think a little bit on this race. Senna there coming through. Gadget's got to go on to the lap. New Jogger, he's got, it's like he's got no fuel left, and he's coming up to the line. New Jogger's pulled over, his fuel is low, he's not going to have another lap, he's going to wait for time to expire before to go over to the line. This allows Muller to get back up to 5th. Muller rolled the dice to take the extra fuel, and it's cost him 1 place when it could have cost him 2. His New Jogger, he's trying to confirm that time is over, and it is. Just needs to go across the line and finish his lap. The New Jogger's in 6th. Longino will come over and finish 7th. Mistake on the first lap was real costly for him. 4's in 8th. Ben in 9th. Jules in 10th. F1 takes another win. Thought we won the perfect race tonight. Well done F1. Put him back to 1st in the championship, I think. But don't think he had the raw pace or the strategy tonight. But a great 2nd place. Needs to get some points back after missing an enforced layoff at the beginning of the season, so he comes in 2nd. Great podium for Senna here. Probably one of his most consistent races in driver's room. Awesome to see him on the podium. Takes 3rd place. Gadget into 4th, and Muller is catching Gadget in 5th. Thanks for watching.